NBA 2K27 is around the corner, and soon enough, we're gonna be seeing people's first NBA 2K27 builds. Wait, dude, who made this build, bro? So today, I'm gonna go over what my day one builds were in past 2Ks, while also talking about what my NBA 2K27 build will probably look like. And then we're gonna try to create my 2K27 build in 2K26 and get some runs in with it. So make sure to subscribe if you're excited for NBA 2K27 because we'll be daily uploading and daily streaming, of course, when it drops. Anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into this video. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Henry, aka 𝘸𝘁. Hey, make sure y'all have noties on because we better go crazy in 2K27, and there's gonna be plenty of giveaways to go along with that. But we have to start with the only news we really have right now of the NBA 2K27 My Player Builder, and honestly, it's not much. They told us that there's gonna be a lot of new badges, 19 new badges, in fact. And they gave us 3 new badges listed right here. And they also told us that we'll finally be able to see that Cap Breaker preview screen in the builder. So no more making a build, looking at the Cap Breaker preview, going back, like none of that. So that's gonna save a ton of time. It's also gonna make us being able to min-max builds to our best of our ability just way better. So there's definitely gonna be some fire builds coming here to the channel. Now let's go ahead and rewind what my first build was on some recent 2Ks. Now I feel like I be finding at least my favorite build, what ends up really being kind of like, I guess you want to call it the meta ISO build every single year, pretty fast. Usually I get it on the first build attempt. Let's rewind all the way back to 2K19. The ISO build I used was actually a 6'11" playmaking stretch big. I mean, this build used to be my old intros. Like, I was using this build in the old intros back in the day. This is like 6-7 years ago, okay? And you're gonna see a trend on all my builds. I like to make ISO builds, okay? So yeah, those are the builds I like creating. Maybe you guys are similar with those type of builds. But yeah, y'all know every year I try to make an ISO build. That's just my play style. That's just like how I like to play, regardless if it's meta or not, okay? And this was the 6'11" stretch big, aka the 6'11" playmaking stretch big. And you see, it was an ankle breaker machine, okay? This is the tallest build that I've ever had as my main build by far. It's not even close. And it's because it got really good dribble moves. I mean, it basically had Kemba Walker escape. It basically had like Devin Booker step back from 2K26. Like, I'm kind of trying to compare it to the current 2Ks, you know, so the people that didn't play this 2K, you know, can kind of, I guess, get similar idea to what we were looking at here. And having those dribble moves on a 6'11" build, look at the escape I have. And I could speed boost out of moves. Like, you're gonna see it in this clip right here at 97 overall. I had double takeover, play, and sharp take. Look at, I'm just gonna speed boost out of it. I know it's slowed down because it's like a mixtape, but dude, I'm telling you, this build used to go crazy. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the stats, because not only was this was a rare build, by the way. Like, a lot of people just make pure stretch bigs, but you know, I know Duke Dennis had like a shot creating stretch, but not a lot of people made the playmaking stretch big, and they missed out. The stats didn't look anything crazy though. You take a look here. I mean, it had like a 56 dunk, 86 mid-range, you know, like 86 three-pointer, 66 speed with ball with a 70 ball handle. And honestly, all the defensive stats were pretty bad. 71 rebounding. The physicals weren't anything crazy. This was double archetypes builder. It was one of the 2 years that we ever had this builder, but definitely interesting to take a look back at some of these old 2Ks, especially 2K19 here. Now, my 2K20 build, my main build at least, was my 6'8" facilitating finisher. Now, this was the pure yellow pie chart. Now, yeah, the builder changed. It went from double archetypes to pie charts. And yeah, I was a pure yellow 6'8" with sharp shooting takeover. And honestly, this build just got a really good behind the back. It just got some decent go-to dribble moves at this 6'8" height that I liked. And hey, 6'8s were really good in 2K26, and I've only had a 6'8 twice as my main build ever, and it was this year and in year 2K20. If you were watching the channel back then, you knew I was going crazy on the 1v1 core. I was probably the best 1v1 player in 2K20. But here were the stats of the build. I mean, hey, 93 speed. I mean, that's just, you could get fast builds back then. That's really fast for a 6'8. But the stats don't look crazy at all in these older 2Ks. I mean, that is 76 three-pointer, 82 ball handle, 79 dunk, 70 defensive stats, and I set the world record win streak on the 1v1 court with this build. Now, those first two builds were just to get you an idea of what kind of builds I like making, but the rest of these builds I'm showing are only my day one builds, so yeah, just my day one builds. And in 2K21 my day one build was the slasher ISO build. Now, this ended up being my main build because this ended up being the best ISO build. Yeah, I got it right. Day one, I got the build right. Now, the meta wasn't, you know, the slasher build, it was the play shop, because that's just because screens were meta in this game. So I guess it wasn't like the best build, but in terms of my playstyle ISO, this is the best option when it comes to pie charts in 2K21 old gen. And yes, this was the shortest ISO build that would ever be my main ISO build. It was only 6'4". But yeah, shorter builds were just a lot better. Taller builds didn't have a huge advantage with how hard shooting was in this 2K if you had a lower rating. Very, very different than the previous year when it comes to 2K20. I had a playmaking takeover version of this build and a sharpshooting takeover version of this build. And here go the stats. Now, keep in mind, it went +5 to everything once you hit 99. So eventually you get 96 layup, 89 dunk, 83 pointer, 82 pass sec, 84 ball handle, 86 steal, and 82 prim. So very, very good all-around stats here for build like this with max wingspan back in 2K21 old gen. Now, my 2K22 day one build was a two-way playmaker. This was a yellow-red pie chart ISO build, and I was going crazy with this build day one. I had a playmaking takeover. I went on damn near a 100 game win streak my first time stepping on the court, which was crazy. Yeah, you see we're at a 70 game win streak in this clip right here. This build was getting a lot of ankle breakers. Very good ISO build. Honestly, it was my second best ISO build I had all year. I think I had like a 6'6" that was a little better than this one. But yeah, you see I started the year 92-1, so another very good day one build. And look at the stats. I mean, obviously everything would go up +5, but hey, a 69 3-pointer. I was taking a risk, but that was more than good enough. It was kind of like a lock. I had a 98 steal, 92 lateral quickness, 92 perim, 86 dunk, 89 ball handle at 99 overall. Honestly, a pretty dang good build. Basically kind of like a two-way slashing playmaker day one of 2K22. My NBA 2K23 day one build. Now, I hit it right on the mark with this one. 6'9" ISO build. Who remembers the inside out scores? I mean, we're 2 for 3 at this point on literally the best possible ISO build day one of the game. These 6'9s were crazy. I remember right after I made this 6'9", man, and people saw what you could do with them. The spin backs, the dunks, the threes, the fades. Yo, everybody was making this build, and they were so fast. Like 6'9", one of the tallest ones I made. And it was so good because you were such a fast dribbler at 6'9" in 2K23 that it was just ridiculous. And these were what the stats was looking like. I mean, you got an 85 3-pointer, 87 dunk, 87 ball handle, 87, 85, 86 defensive stats. Very all around. And back then, 80 speed, 81 acceleration was very good for 6'9". Like, you were very fast. I mean, you saw a little bit of gameplay right there, and that was like early days of the game. Like, when we figured out how to really go crazy with these 6'9s, we were moving way faster than that. Moving on to 2K24, I mean, I couldn't have made a better day one build. We made the two-way floor spacing slasher, which, guess what, was the 6'6" ISO build in 2K24. Who remembers this build with Tracy McGrady jump shot? And hey, another ISO build that was really good because the dribble moves you got on it were super fast, and of course you could shoot really good on it. I mean, I think that's really the common factor here. Some of these builds weren't great dunkers, they were okay dunkers, but this one was, of course, an elite dunking build too, which made it that much better. Yeah, this is the first 6'6" build of the video, and this build is probably the best build in this entire video. The 6'6s in 2K24, man, were just unbelievable. I miss playing on this build so much. I mean, you could dunk on anyone, you could speed boost crazy, the L2 canceling was insane, the Jamal Murray behind the back. I mean, it was just even a better version of the Kawhi Leonard behind the back that's in 2K26. Yeah, the dunk meter was insane, as you can see by these clips. Your boy was going crazy in Pro M2. You could shoot from anywhere on the court with this build. Blinder shots, whatever you trying to go for, you can have it. Contact, unlimited contact dunks, okay? fadeaways. Don't matter what you trying to shoot, you can green it with this build. It's got to be one of my best day one builds of all time, maybe the best one. Yeah, so far we're 3 for 4 in the video. This is what the stats looked like on one of these 6.6s, and this ended up being one of them builds, man. 94 dunk, and by the way, those +3s like aren't in effect, but yeah, this was not the 6.6s, man. 94 dunk, 92 3, 86 ball handle, 91 prim. I mean 91 steal. Yeah, the prim would be lower. The steal was crazy in this game. Once again, speed a lot lower in these 2Ks, but y'all saw the 6.6, it was moving out there. Now, my day one 2K25 build was a 283 level shot creator. This was a 6.6 ISO build as well. Now, ISO was not the meta at all in 2K25. It was definitely screens again, kind of like 2K21. But if you were gonna make an ISO build, this was basically the best height, 6.6. And I was going crazy on early access. If you remember, this was actually the first year the ad creator early access. And hey, man, day one ISO build DoubleH was going stupid in the park. If y'all know, y'all know. And not only was I beating all these creators back then on day one, making them quit and stuff, but we were getting crazy clips, and I even went on a 100 game win streak. Like, that's how crazy this 6.6 build was in 2K25, even though the ISO, of course, wasn't really meta in this game. Of course, first year of rhythm shooting, so I was rhythm shooting out there on the ISO, making dudes rage, as y'all can see in this old video. And look at 100 game win streak. We ended up hopping off of that too. So hey, man, I mean, the only miss really is 2K22, and that was the second best ISO build. So far things are looking pretty good, and this is what the build looked like. I mean, it had an 89 dunk for contact dunks, 89 3, 92 ball handle, 86 speed ball, 85 prim. Very good stats. I ended up not knowing at the time that you would need a lot higher speed and agility in this game, but for a day one build, very good. And then of course 2K26, we made a 2A midi slashing cleaner, aka we made a 6.8 build at early access. And y'all remember I was going stupid versus every creator again, dropping off everybody on the ISO. Hey, making a 6.8 day one, dude. I basically made the best ISO build damn near every day one of these 2Ks. So I have a very good track record so far. Clearly, I mean, dude, the clips were crazy day one. I was getting contact dunks, I was shooting threes, and there were so many moves I hadn't even figured out yet. Like, I didn't know the hop back was even in the game. I didn't know about I didn't know the Paul George escape was as good as it was. You see I'm like back fading. I was using blurred takeover. Blurred takeover was so good in the beginning of this 2K. It was actually ridiculous. But I remember my 6.8 was going crazy. And once again, all these ISO builds had the same thing in common, right? They all move pretty fast at a decent height, right? And they can all shoot good. So as long as I make a build in 2K27 that can somewhat dunk the ball, shoot the ball at an elite level, and be a decent height while being able to get the good dribble moves, that's all I'm looking for, okay? That's the consistency I'm trying to look for my day one NBA 2K27 build. And that's all what all these builds had in common, bro. I was back fading 20% threes. Yo, the shooting patch one in season 1 of 2K26 was looking crazy. I was moving too for day one. Like, day one 6.8. This is the second 6.8 of the video. We had 2 6.8s, we had a 6.9, we had a couple 6.6s, we had a 6.5, we had a 6.4, a 6.11. So yeah, a lot ranged from 6.4 to 6.11, but I feel like I might know what height is gonna work out in 2K27. We're gonna get into that in a second when it comes to making my 2K27 build in 2K26. But yeah, y'all can clearly see what I'm looking for in my 2K27 build. Comment down below what you're looking for in your 2K27 build. And these are all my day one builds I've made in these past 2Ks. And yeah, these are the highlights from day one of 2K26 with this 6.8 build. Now we know that the 6.8 completely took over 2K26, the best all-around build by far. Here was the stats of my day one 6.8, 90 dunk, 90 midi, 85 ball handle, 85 prim, 80 rebounding. Very good for no cap breakers, to be honest. Now, obviously, if I get invited to a community day or something, I'll definitely know what my day one build is by then for sure. But just for fun, we're obviously gonna try to make what I would like my build to be like in 2K27 on 2K26 and maybe try to predict what the best build is going to be in 2K27. Now, obviously, I'm always going to make a guard, whether it's a point guard or a shooting guard, depending on how tall I go. Now, height's really the most important thing because height in the builder is going to give us, like, depending on how the 2K27 builder is, which I guarantee you, it's going to be like one of these builders where it's custom attributes. They're not going to go backwards. They're not going to go back to pie charts. They're not going to go back to double archetypes. You know, it's going to be custom attributes like it always is, but obviously, like, there's gonna be different badges like they already confirmed, and maybe, you know, for example, 87 dunk might give you silver posterizer. Maybe it's gold next year. You know, you don't know. Like, the attribute stuff could change, all that good stuff, like the thresholds. Who knows? Maybe instead of bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, and legend, maybe there's another tier. Maybe there's like a platinum badge next year. You really never know. But height is definitely very key, and I'm gonna take a guess, okay, that I don't know. I just have a feeling that 6'7" point guards might be really good at 2K27. That's just honestly a complete guess. Like, it could be 6'6", it could be 6'8", it could be 6'10". I don't know. I'll have a lot better idea as we get closer to 2K27 launch, but I'll always go minimum weight just because I want to be the fastest. Now, when it comes to wingspan, I think defense is going to be a lot better in 2K27. There's no way the shot contest system, with how bad it was in 26, stays like this. Like, they have to make a big improvement on that. So I think wingspan is going to be a big factor. So if I can get like an 85 three-pointer with a long wingspan with 6'11", I would definitely do that. Now, I'm gonna assume I have no cap breakers when I'm on this screen, but when I actually play on a build in the video, I'll have cap breakers on it, of course. And the cap breakers are already confirmed in 2K27. We know this. But if I was making a build with no cap breakers and I was trying to make a 6'7" for 2K27, I'm going to get my 85 three-pointer. Now, honestly, most 2Ks, you didn't need a high mid-range to make your mid-ranges. I don't know if y'all remember, you used to have to only need like a 60 midi. You green all your middies. So I'm not even mad about not upgrading the mid-range. So as long as I have a max three-pointer, I'm kind of chilling with that. And then we're going to assume that contact dunks are like the same package threshold. So we'll go 87 driving dunks, 78 vertical to get contact dunks. Hopefully the dunk meter is a lot better in 2K27. They said it was buffed in their notes that they dropped, but we'll see. Ball handle, we'll assume that 85 gets me all the good dribble moves at 6'7", but if it's 91 or 90, then I would definitely go 90 or 91 and get that. Speed with ball, we'll just go with 80. I want to be fast with the ball. Obviously, you know, all the builds that we made in the past 2Ks on our day one builds, they gotta be quick with the ball. Pass tag, I mean, passing's just always bad in 2K, so 71's gonna cut it for me, at least on the twos court. And then I want all around defense, so we're gonna get an 85 perimeter. We're gonna get an 85 steal. We're even going to get an 80 block, and honestly, we're gonna get some interior defense, 75 interior defense, get all around defense on our day one build. If you have good defense on your day one build, it's gonna be hard to lose. That's something I've learned over the years. And then I always like having rebound on my builds too, especially on guards, because I feel like most guards don't have rebound on their builds. It's easy offensive rebounds if your teammate misses. Obviously, we're gonna need some speed, so we'll get 85 speed, 85 agility, just because you never know every 2K what matters more, speed or agility, until you actually just play for the game for a minute and test that. So it's better safe than sorry just to go 85, 85. Some 2Ks, you only need 80, and then maybe sometimes acceleration or agility doesn't even matter. Or some 2Ks, you need like 90, 90, but you just don't have enough cap breakers for a day one build to do that. And they did confirm that no matter what with the dunk meter in 2K27, it doesn't matter if you're holding X to dunk or the right stick, it's gonna give you a meter. So that 40 standing dunk isn't gonna cut it anymore. So I'm gonna actually try to get, a 72 standing dunk, so we can actually get some good green windows on our standing dunks and not have to worry about that. And then we can just put this last attribute on offensive rebound. And hey, if I could get something like this for a 0 cap breaker build to start 2K27, assuming that 6'7" is the good height, and this is long wingspan too, I'm getting everything I need right here. I mean, the only thing that you could really knock is maybe the mid-range or the pass act, but honestly, that's gonna be good enough for me. I'm always a good shooter day one, and I don't really need pass act on the twos core. Like 71 is more than enough, and I don't like having strength on my builds ever. Some people in the comments or watching the video, y'all might like strength. I hate having strength on my builds. And we in comparisons to Cade and Penny, we're called a two-way three-point slasher. Honestly, that's the perfect all-around build name I'm looking for my day one 2K27 build, because I'm literally just trying to make an all-around ISO build. But let's take a look at two different 6'7" builds I made with cap breakers. talk about that really quick, and then we're gonna play on one of them. So obviously we just made a 0 cap breaker day 1 build, but here's some 6-7s that what they could look like with some cap breakers. This is a 6-7 that I went more defensive, but this could be really good in 2K27, especially if you don't really need much shooting compared to some of these builds that have like 93 pointer plus. But if you can shoot that low through with that button, then you're cooking. With this build, gets contact dunks, has rebound, super fast, good vertical, really good defensive stats, you know, outside of maybe interior defense, got enough ball handle. And this is good if you don't need that 90 ball handle for any dribble moves that are up there. But this 2K, I mean, yeah, 85 ball handle was more than enough. And then here's another 6-7 where honestly, if I want the extra handles for days, or maybe there's a really good meta dribble move at 90 ball handle for these taller builds, then this could be something I go with a high agility, high ball handle, speed with ball, still good defense, but more well-rounded defense with that higher interior and lower steal, still getting the contact dunks, and then of course super high mid-range and 3-pointer. Let me know which 6-7 out of these two that you prefer, and also let me know what you thought of the 0 cap breaker build, because I feel like that's a really good build for 0 cap breakers. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into some gameplay with the defensive 6-7 that I got on the screen right here. And while we play, we're going to talk about some more 2K27 gameplay stuff that I expect. Now, once again, I feel like defense is going to get a buff in 2K27. And as long, I mean, y'all saw the old ISO builds, as long as you can shoot and you got a dunk rating, you should be good to go on ISO, especially day 1, bro. So that's what we're going to be going for. And yeah, I'm locked in, bro. Hopefully 6-7s are going to be good in 2K27. I mean, I'm sure if it's not 6-7, it'll be like 6-6, 6-8. But look, I'm clamping up right now, bro. What is, bro? Like, I just got a block. Like, this dude is clamped, bro. We're locked in. I got sharp takeover 2. We got 2-way. Oh yeah, he's jumping. That's green. That's green. We button shooting too, because I don't know about y'all. I don't know if rhythm shooting is going to be in 2K27. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. But I feel like if it is in the game, it's not going to be nearly as good. And I'm going to be dunk metering everything, because y'all already know that you have to time all your dunks in 2K27. Like, even if you use X, it's going to make you time them. Oh my God, I missed. We got to get used to that button. We got to get used to it, because there's no more rhythm shooting. I'm not doing it no more. They're going to nerf that crazy. Look at the lanes though. We play D on this build, dude. We're going to get stops. Especially early on in 2Ks, people don't have offense completely figured out. We don't know what the best moves are. We don't know what the most effective ones are. We don't really know our bag yet, you know? Like, we're not going to know that this spin move's in my bag day 1, you know? So you got to have defense. I wonder if takeovers are going to change at all in 2K27. That should be interesting. I just realized this dude's in my crew, dude. Yo, who invited this guy named Peanut to the crew? He's not gonna get broken, dude. He knows. He knows too much. But guess what he doesn't know? We're gonna self lob into a shot clock violation. Okay. We gotta show off the defense though. Like, you're gonna give up the ball day 1 and 27. You know, you're not gonna be shooting 7 for 7. You gotta get stops. Oh my, bro. Oh my God, I cannot make a shot. I might be rhythm made, bro. We gotta get this jump shot down. This is a new jump shot, but hold on. Walk it back. Oh my God, in his face. Wait, we're 1 off heat check. Now we're about to go crazy. Oh my God, dude just realized he's getting whooped on the new 2K27 build. We're about to get an ankle breaker. Dude, how did he not get broke there? Where's my opponent, dude? He's reaching. That's Crab. Come on now. Come on now. He's expecting me to drive, and the double's gonna be there. We're gonna get the easy midi. I don't know how good mid-ranges are gonna be in 27. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade my midi too high like I was shown in the builder, but hey, as long as we can do a little bit of everything, we're gonna be chilling, bro. We're gonna be chilling. All right, we got a better team pulling up here. This guy is a red plate. Oh my God, he's jumping. Leaving my teammate wide open in the corner. That's an easy dot, man. I think this build's got like a 71 pass. If I'm not mistaken, that, like I said when we were in the builder, that is definitely more than enough, especially day 1. Now I'm gonna have to time that dunk in 27. I should have just went for the time right there, but I buttoned it. But even if you button it in 27, like I said, it's gonna make a meter's gonna pop up, which I think is a good thing. You're not gonna be seeing people walk around with freaking 40 standing dunk, getting a standing dunk every possession. So that's a good thing. He's going for the reaches. We're going for the dunk meter. Come on now. Now, I have seen people say, you know, after hearing that the dunk meter might be buffed in 27, that, oh, dunk meter was already insane. What are they talking about? Like, dude, I don't know what game y'all are playing, but the dunk meter was not insane in 26. Like, what game were y'all playing, dude? Y'all clearly didn't play 24 or 23. Those were the years where the dunk meter was good. I think we got some off-ball cheesers here, essentially, with how that first possession went. We're gonna front fade it. Yes, sir. A little pull-up fade. Those are always some good shots. Honestly, that's the type of shot I want to like shoot a lot more. Those were really good in 24. They're honestly really good in every 2K. I just haven't been shooting them as much. I think it's because I like tempo shot a lot, but y'all know we're gonna be buttoning. Oh my God, look at this double team. No, let me foul. Oh my God, I couldn't foul. Okay, he's got the green. I think he's got Patty Mills jump shot on too, because he's 6'4" and below. That's another thing about those 6'4" and below is like they get all the better animations. Heck no, dude. Hopefully this play style is gone in 26, like where people don't even dribble. Think about it. This guy, and I accidentally tempo shot. I deserve that miss. We are not tempo shooting in 26. I mean in 27. This guy is 6'4". He has all the best possible dribble moves you can get in the game. And he's not, he has a 90 ball handle. And he's not putting the ball on the ground. Yep, good D. Like, hopefully 𝘫𝘪𝘵 is better in 27, man, because like there's just no way 92 perim and I can't get a contest with my hand up. Like, you have to jump. Wonder why you jump at everything in this game, because you literally aren't gonna get a contest if you don't. Okay, one adrenaline down. Hell, like, bro, he just knows when to pump fake. Huh? Yes. I missed. Oh my God, no, I didn't. Oh my God, the comeback. He's reaching crazy. I mean, he is 6'4". I gotta take advantage of his height, dude. Yep, here we go. Yeah, I mean, he's not playing D. He's just going for reaches, and we're missing a couple open shots. But I could just run around right here, and he's probably just gonna reach. Yep, like, dude, his defense is really bad. I mean, he is an off-ball Dexter though, bro. Look, bro, is he trolling? There's no way that's how they lost. Yo, why would he? That just goes to show how bad his defense is. Like, his dribbling was obviously terrible because he wasn't dribbling for a reason. His defense is obviously terrible too. We only go up the ball when we're missing. He's literally doing the dumbest shit on defense. But that goes to show you how easy that playstyle is of just running around and catch and shooting. That better not be a playstyle that is worth even attempting in 2K27. Why? It was good in 25 too. It has got to go. Speaking of 99 stats, I wonder what 99 stats are even going to be worth getting in 2K27. Because let's be honest, 99 pass sack is not really worth it, dude. Like, passing is pretty bad in 2K. What 99 dunk was definitely not worth it in this 2K. The dunk meter sucked. Definitely wasn't worth it. What else? Even like 99 layup, like, it's just no point really to put that much layup on your build. What else, bro? Hit a little post fade. Get into the bag, a little tempo post fade. Even 99 steal, bro. There was no blitz steals. Lanes were not the best. Oh, yo, self lob should be interesting because I feel like those have been really good the past couple 2Ks. All right, 9-0. We about to get that heat check. Yo, why is everybody just giving up the back door, dude? What's going on here, man? He's doubling. Wait, hold on. Out there, he's jumping. Oh my God, ankle breaker with no take. Step back. Yo, 34, dude. Like, what are these contests? And why is this guy like, yo, he is leaving you. Oh my God. Like, he was acting like you just weren't even on the court. Is that what my all-around ISO build to start 27 is going to be having people do? Oh my God, they're reaching out of the play crazy. What is with this defense? I'm telling y'all, if you have good defense to start 2Ks or a build that has good defensive stats, it's hard to lose in the beginning of 2Ks. It really is, dude. Because a lot of people just have no defense in general, but when they don't have defensive stats too, like, people just won't upgrade interior. And then if the dunk meter is crazy, like, even if it's not crazy, like, it looks crazy. Like, I remember in the beginning of this game, people thought the dunk meter was insane, and it wasn't even insane because just no one had interior upgrading. Hey, easy lob. Hey, if y'all are excited for 2K27, make sure to drop a like on the video. Also, make sure to follow my Twitch because we're gonna be live 24/7 to start 2K27 when it drops. And hey, check out the video on your screen where I showed every single game where I played against the #1 ranked player in 2K27 this year. Definitely a banger. Y'all gotta go check out that video.